Hello and welcome to Men of the Den. My name's Eric and it's Friday. This week on Men of the Den, it is Board Games Week, and while I could show you all about my Pathfinder system that I am always going on about, I'm going to show you something that you probably haven't seen before, and that is a card game called Slash. Slash, Romance Without Boundaries, is the slash fiction card game. For those of you who are not familiar with what slash fiction is, it is a form of erotic fan fiction where you pair two characters from either the same universe or different universes together to come up with a steamy hot sex scene. Each of the cards in the box is a character from some sort of fandom, whether it's a movie or a comic book or a television show or whatever, such as Patrick Swayze in Ghost, Chiron, the centaur from Greek mythology, Remus Lupin from Harry Potter. You can kind of see how, this could certainly quickly go awry. And that is the entire fun of Slash. Those of you who have played Cards Against Humanity knows exactly how this game plays out. Each of the people at the table is dealt a hand. The hands consist of about 7 or 10 cards per person. One person lays down a character, and then everyone else at the table would throw into a pot from their hand who they think would be the OTP, the one true pair for the hottest, best scene between these two characters. So I'm going to do a demo hand to show you how it plays. Okay, so we've dealt out 10 cards to each of the players at the table. So one person is the matchmaker, and he or she will lay out a character from a fandom. So in my hand, I have Paul Atreides from Dune, Albus Dumbledore from Harry Potter, the Goblin King, Jareth from Labyrinth, Andre the Giant from WWF Wrestling, Twilight Sparkle Princess, Pony Princess from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Judge Harry Stone from Night Court, Detective Sarah Pezzini from Witchblade, Marie Antoinette, former Queen of France, Jane Goodall, the chimp researcher, and the Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland. I am going to go with David Bowie, the Goblin King, Jareth from Labyrinth. And then what I'm going to do is each of the players' characters in this scenario will select someone as their pick to be their one true pair. So who do we want to be turned in with Jareth? Alright, last one. Alright. Okay, so everyone's dealt in. They've all put their characters in. So in our scenario here, we have to match up with Jareth, the Goblin King, Angel from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You could see kind of a hot bad boy thing going on there. Daryl from The Walking Dead. Also a hot bad boy thing, though Angel's got the supernatural angle there. And then Dracula, the vampire Dracula from all of the Dracula things. So we got two supernaturals, we got a vampire and a fairy king, Goblin King. And we've got a regular human, Daryl, from The Walking Dead. I think for me, the hottest scenario in this pile-up here is definitely Jareth and Daryl. It sounds like a very redneck kind of scenario, but that's me. So, scoring-wise, this is a 2-point match. This is a 2-point mate. So, the person who would have dealt in the Daryl card gets to keep these 2 cards as part of their point pool, and that brings them closer to the 20 points needed to win the game. So, Slash is a really great party game. The more people at the table, the merrier. The more wild-ass pairings that you get from people, the better. And I will admit that there's some really obscure anime shit in here that I totally did not know. And there's some characters from different, like, classic romance novels and, you know, Jane Austen type things that a lot of people didn't have any kind of clue about, and, you know, some, like, 80s or 90s dramedy rom-com things from, like, you know, the WB. So there's something in there for everyone, and everyone can have a really great opportunity to tell saucy stories with each other. And I think for me, probably the most hilarious pairing is often the best, because it really gets an uproar at the table. When I brought this to Thanksgiving dinner last year, I think it was, or the year before, we had a Jessica Fletcher Miss Marple pairing, and everyone just died thinking about that. So my question for you this week is, who would you slash me with? I hope you enjoyed this week's video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to our channel. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram, and I'll see you all next Friday. Cheers!